Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Cincy game hunting. And guys, I apologize, it's been a minute. Probably about 4 or so months since my last video I uploaded. Like you guys know, it's going to be kind of hit and miss when I get a chance to put video out, but this video is kind of an older one. I shot this about a year ago in Las Vegas, yeah, it's been a minute. It's been on the back burner for a little while. Me and a friend of mine hit a bunch of GameStops and tried to see what we could get. A lot of these sales are from last year, so don't look at this video and be like, oh, where are these deals at? Because they ain't there no more. So a lot of this was the sticker sales from last year when GameStop was doing their deals with all those colored stickers on the wall. But I figured I'd release the video anyway. You guys enjoy. I know a couple of guys have been asking me, when am I going to release another video? I'm trying, guys. I just don't really go out and shoot very much anymore. But this video, I said, has been on the back burner for a while. Figured I'd release this one. I've got a case of crap video I shot the other day too, so hopefully we'll have that out in another month or so. But yeah, without further ado, Las Vegas 2023. Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Cincy game hunting, and I'm actually in Las Vegas right now, representing UNLV, by the way. It's the weekend of the Cannon game, so I'm repping my UNLV Rebels. But I'm not alone. I'm with your boy.
It's your boy, Gackt Cognac.
There he is. We are actually going to be hitting up some GameStop this week. This is the last of the, I think, the pro week they got going on right now.
Yeah.
They had that sticker sale where they're selling like 75% off, 50% off, 25% off certain games. And just the other day, they started up a buy two, get one on all the pre-owned stuff. So the sticker sales for all new games, the buy two, get one is for pre-owned games. So we're gonna do a little $100 challenge here. We're gonna see who can get the most quality, quantity, and whatnot for buying games over at GameStop this week. And it's been going on for about a week now for these sticker sales. So I'm not sure how much is gonna be available left, but you said you haven't been able to go out taking this yet.
Online, it's like gone, you know. But in stores, you should be able to find some stuff. So we're hoping for the best. Like, it's not too bad out here, you know.
Yeah.
So
I'm hoping to find, there was a Jedi Survivor on Xbox. They had it for like 22 bucks. I'm trying to find that for sure. But I already grabbed a couple things, you know, online. I had site to store, wherever I picked them up in the store. But I didn't get a lot. So I figured I'm going to wander around this week with you. We can see what we can get. We're going to hit about 4, maybe 5 GameStops and see what we get. But let's get started.
all right, let's go.
All right, GameStop one down, and one thing I forgot to remember was that they get an extra 10% off of all these sticker sale games, because all the new games are part of a 10% off deal that I got going on. So it ends up being 75% off, or like 60% off for certain things, or 35% off the 25% ones. So it's deceiving how much you actually get off, because you don't realize until you get to the thing. You're like, oh, I saved an extra like $3 here on this game. It's like crazy.
Right.
So I ended up picking up 2 games. Gackt got 1 game. I already took about a third of my balance out. So but Gackt only spent like 7 games. Gackt, show me what you got.
All right. So the homeboy Hyphy Gold's been kind of like talking about this. So this game was like $6 basically with tax, 7. It's kind of like a shooter. It's like online play, but at that price, you just can't beat it, man.
$7 PS5 game.
Yeah.
That I'm not gonna be able to beat that very easily, because I overspend a little bit because of my guilty pleasure games. But you're gonna laugh at this. I bought World of Outlaws on the Xbox. It's a dirt racing game, and I love racing games, but ended up being $18 after all the discounts, so that's fine. Anything under $20. I don't like to spend over $20 on any game, so that's kind of my top out. I won't pay $30. Like if you saw a couple games in there that were like 50% off, that'd be like $30. That's too much for me.
It's too much, man, especially now.
Other one I got is an RPG. Can you pronounce that?
Euden Chronicle Rising. It's supposed to be like from the creators of Suikoden. If you know that RPG series. So
I played Suikoden in the past, but Suikoden Chronicle, I thank you for pronouncing that, because I was going to butcher the heck out of that. Picked that up for it was like $16 after all the discounts. So yeah, I'm already down into what was it, like $34 I already spent. So I'm already my balance is getting low, but you got plenty of buying power left.
Well, we'll see. At the end, that's what matters, man. So we'll see what happens.
And like I said, we're going to be including also the buy 2 get 1. So if we find some things we like, retro games or something like that, we might throw that in there too, and that'll be support this challenge. But let's head to the next stop. All right, it's official. Gackt is kicking my butt because I'm getting all new games. He found some retro stuff at this store. We're gonna get to that in a second here. First of all, I'm already up to almost 70, so I'm running out of fundage pretty quickly here. You're gonna be doing pretty well because I'm gonna run out of fundage. You're gonna be the one shopping for the rest of the time. First game I got was Endling on the PS4. This is a game I've been wanting to play for a while. It's honestly like you're a family of foxes or something like that, and you're trying to like keep all your baby foxes alive. It's a deep game, but like it kind of called to me. Like it's like basically there's like crazy people that are trying to off your little fox children. Sounds kind of horrific, but it's a different kind of game, and I wanted to try and find it for cheap. This will end up being like with the discounts was like $13.50 or something like that. So I don't really know what's worth actually, but I bought it because I've been wanting to get that for a while. The other one I got was Trinity Trigger, which is a big box game. We saw it on the shelf with a little fake case, and I'm like, oh god, I hope they ain't trying to sell this thing with nothing. But this is an RPG I wanted to pick up for a little bit now, and it's complete and sealed. Yeah, both of them are sealed. The first game we went to, they were GameStop new, so they weren't truly sealed. They weren't real. But like picking up 2 brand new games, like I said, it ended up being like around $34 again. So like I'm up to 70, I think, around that point. So Gackt's got plenty of funds left to work with, but he got some bangers with this tryout. Here we go.
Man, so went over there and like, how GameStop, when you ask them to see the retro stuff, they're like, some people would just open the drawer up and let you look at it. The other ones you gotta ask them like, I wanted this, that, and then take like 30 minutes to print all the stuff out, then you gotta look at it.
And do straight like print everything out right away for you.
Like 10 pages, whatever, right? So one thing I found like Fear Files. I've been wanting that for a while, but it was only the disc.
It was a GameStop case.
So I was like, man, I can't take it like that.
Yeah.
So the second thing was like Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus. Remember this game like shot up to like $100 at one point? So it's gone back down. It was like $35 game, whatever. So I was like, all right, I'll get this if I could find 2 pre-owned games for like $20 or so.
You get to buy 2, get one. And
I was struggling at first, Like, I got most of the PS4 games because all those sales back then, like, I have over 250 games now. There's not much. So I was like, man, I don't think I can find anything. So I said, let me go back to the list and just double check.
We actually went to the wall for a few minutes trying to see if we could find anything on the PlayStation or the Switch section. And like, he's like, there's probably some of the games in that list I just overlooked the first time.
Right. So I always double check. But I went to the DS, and I was like, you know what? Let me just gamble and see if, because you know how mostly the DS games don't come.
They're always loose
90% of the time. So I was like, let's gamble, and I said, let's see if you got this Wario's Master of Disguise right here. And bam, open it up. It was right up in there. And this one is like, man, you guys know me from my channel. I always say this is Asian owned right here. This is clean, pristine, And for $14.99 plus a buy 2 get 1 free sale, this game was like what, $35?
Yeah, I think we ended up thinking that it was like a $35 game, but we ended up all the games when you put them together and you did the discount, it was like $12 a game or something like that, or $12.50 a game.
Right. So I mean, I'm getting it for like $12, $13 a game, which is crazy. So I'm almost tripling the value just off of that. And the next game I saw was Kirby Squeak Squad. Now, I'm not familiar with this Kirby game.
And we thought for sure when he was looking through the games, this is going to not have a case.
And Kirby never comes in the case usually, right? And he was like looking. He's like, oh, it's there. And he had this for $19.99, right? Popped that thing open, it already felt hefty. And I was like, oh, must have been the same owner, So, yeah, I've never actually played this particular game. Like, I was always into, like, the other ones on the Wii and stuff like that. So, I'm happy to get any Kirby game. I'm a Kirby type of guy, so.
Yeah, I told him I don't play many Kirby stuff. Like, my son's big into Kirby, but I'm not everything much. I'm not a first-party Nintendo guy, most probably, which sounds kind of, sacrilegious, but, like, I'll play Zelda games and I'll play, some other the first party games, but I don't know, like Kirby games never talk to me.
Yeah.
So you are up to, I think altogether with 38 for those.
40. Well, are we counting tax?
I'm not counting tax for you. No, we're just gonna.
Okay, then that's $6 and subtotal's like 38 basically.
So you're up to
So
44.
I'm like 44. I still have some money to spend.
So yeah, he's way out in the lead right now. I think we got the same amount of games, or maybe I got one more than he did, and he's still got a ton of space left in his budget. So I can go up to 70. He's up to 44. We got maybe a couple more stops left, and we'll see what we get.
Yeah.
All right, I am getting cleaned out here because I didn't find anything at that GameStop, and this kid over here is like finding older games like crazy. Now, I will say a lot of the games you got are games that I already got, so like those weren't ones that I needed. So big ups that you needed those for your collection, but I didn't need any of those. But you got a ton of games for super cheap here.
So, you know, our main goal, like at least my main goal, is trying to look for the retro stuff. So went into this store right here, and they had some of the old school like 360 stuff. So for the buy two get one free, these aren't bad. I've been like reminiscing about this game. I was working at GameStop when this game came out in 09, so like I was thinking about playing this again. This was actually a good game, man. The Wolverine X-Men Origins.
And honestly, that even without the discount, that was like a $30 game.
Yeah.
It's a $30 game normally.
For $12, I mean, it's probably like more value on PS3, but I like my Xbox, man.
Well, after the discount, it was like $8 a piece for each one of these.
And it's clean too, like the case. So I got that. I saw Zach and Wiki up in there. My Wii is looking whack. Like my collection is sad. Like that's why I never did no Wii collection.
You can't go wrong with a Capcom game.
So Capcom, Zach, and Wiki. I'll take anything that's decent on Wii right now. So $9.99, and I couldn't like find too much going on. It's like a little pirate game, adventure game. So yeah. So I couldn't really find anything, and since it was like, hey man, like I just picked up this Trooper Brook game.
I literally, and that video hasn't even come out yet. Like, when this airs, I might actually air this video before that one comes out. So it's gonna be like, oh, that hasn't happened yet. But yeah, like I found this at a resale shop or like some kind of pawn shop for like $4, and I'm like, it's a game I had never heard of. So I'm like, why not try it, right?
And like I kept picking up the game. I was just like, this looks interesting. I kept picking it up. I was like, all right, you know, even though the guy that worked there said like somebody came in and said the game was pretty good or something. So
like I always figured that if it's a game you never heard of and it looks semi-interesting and it's cheap, why not, right? Because
that's like old school. That's how we bought games back in the days. Was you walked into the game store and you're like, oh, this looks nice. Like I think it's cool. Half the time it's shit, but
so
half the time it's crap. But you know, I got it.
All right. So. And then the other, like all those were together was like a 3 for, so you got like all of them for $8 a piece.
Yeah, for sure. So after that, I got a little greedy. I was like, you know what? Let me do another transaction. There's a couple games that I wanted at the right price. So, and it was out for the Wii. One was the Battalion Wars 2.
That was super cheap even before.
Yeah, for $6.99. So I'm getting these for buy two get one free. So
ended up being like $4 a piece for these.
Ooh, it's like hefty in there. It's like multiple, man. Like, look at that. So yeah, I mean it's cool, man. I think it's probably the same guy traded all this stuff in. I don't know. But I always wanted this Conduit game. Now I'm missing part 2 now. But I remember when this first came out, like 08 or something, they were trying to say this is like the Halo of of the Wii. We know that was BS, but, but I wanted it just because they were actually tooting the horn on this game, so I definitely want to check it out. Very slept on game, if you ask me.
And then we found one more because you need to find something that's matching the price.
You know what? I'm gonna buy this anyways. It's for around that price range. Endless Ocean. It's one of those ocean explorer games. I mean, I guess if you played the game Abzu, it's kind of like that. You know, you're just swimming around, checking out fish, stuff like that.
So ended up getting all those for like around what? $14?
So, like, this, like the $6 stack was like basically 14 and some change. And then this stack right here cost me about 25.
We add that to your 44 that you had before. It was like 48 plus another 14 would be.
Probably better than enough.
I'm sorry, it was like 44 plus. I'm
44 plus
68.
20.
68 plus 14 more would be 82.
Let's just say it's 82.
All right, so 44 plus
Fact
24
check
plus 14. I'm doing this on the fly. I'm just hoping for the best. So you actually have paid more, but you've got a ton more value out of your purchases.
Amount.
So I haven't done any of the buy two get one. I haven't seen anything that I really needed, so it's kind of rough because like I get to the point in my collecting that I don't just grab random stuff anymore because a lot of stuff you grabbed up is stuff that I already had. Mm-hmm. So like I'm happy that you got them because I already had them, so I didn't need them. So it worked out in the end. We're gonna try and hit one more GameStop up. We're gonna hit up a Zia Records, and that's probably gonna wrap it up for the day. Let's go check those out, and we'll see what we got. We're over here waiting at the light, and this dude over here just literally just opened his door and just dropped his McDonald's bag on the street.
Hey, let me share. Didn't want to wait.
He ain't got time for this.
Yeah. Look at that.
You made a good choice.
Man. Good thing I got it at GameStop.
All right, we're gonna make this the last stop of the day. We went into a Zia Records real quick, and if y'all don't know, Zia is kind of like one of those places you get like movies, music, games, one of those all-encompassing stores in Las Vegas. They have other shops in like Phoenix like that too, I think too. Yeah. So like kind of like a Bookman's or whatnot. So they have a little bit of games in there, not a ton, but we found a very interesting one. Show them what you got.
This is called the Crown of Wu. So it's basically based on the Chinese mythological character Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. I've never seen this game before, so I kind of had to look it up.
Well, it's a European-only exclusive, right?
Yeah, it's a PEGI game, and there's not even that many listings online. So for the price $24.99, I was like, you know what, I gotta get it, man. I gotta get it.
And that was still fairly underpriced. We looked it up, and like a new copy of that should go around $30, $35.
Yeah, like a little adventure, beat 'em up type of game. But yeah, I mean, as soon as I got to the register, you know, I guess we're trying to find me in the system, and when they finally did, I had some points. I actually got this for 14 instead of $24.99, so I'm like super happy.
So the hits just keep getting better. So you know. So yeah, I'm running out of time here. I got some plans for this evening, and I'm glad we can sneak out and do it again, Casey, because it was one of those things where we don't get a chance to come to Vegas very often. When I do, I try to make sure I hit them up, and we get a chance to hang out for a little bit, and that's the most fun about it. But I give you the win on the GameStop stuff because you definitely found way more stuff for the money.
You lose! Good day, sir.
We spent about the same amount. We spent about $70. You spent about $80. I spent about $70.
Yeah.
So, and I only got 4 games. You got a stack.
You know what? I got something for you though. I don't know, like if you got these or not, but if you either one you don't have or whatever you need on both, you can have them.
Oh wow.
So I don't know if you got any of these right here.
I do have Ghostbusters, but I don't have Synth Rider.
Okay, so this is a VR game.
I don't have VR.
You know what? Eventually you're gonna get one. So
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
No, that's awesome.
For sure.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna get some plans to go hang out and do some stuff. Casey's gotta be on the road pretty soon here. He's gonna be doing his own thing. He's going going back to Oaktown.
Going back to Oakland.
So all right, it was a good time hanging out, and I'm glad we got a chance to do it. And until next time,
see you later.
Keep hunting.